Gohan, Goten, and Piccolo are unsuccessfully trying to revive Goku. Gohan suddenly senses an energy blast falling from the sky, and Piccolo tells them to move out of the way as the blast hits Goku, bringing him back to life. Piccolo claims that Goku probably launched that attack before collapsing in order to revive himself, and Goku states he actually saw King Yemma for a brief moment. As Goten claims he'll get revenge on Hit for killing him, Goku refuses, saying that their fight was between them and wouldn't allow him to interfere. Goku then calls out for Hit, knowing he was still around, and claims he was still alive. Hit masks his energy, but his voice can be heard throughout the land, and tells Goku he indeed fulfilled his mission because Goku was killed, even if momentarily. Goku, however, states it didn't count because of the 3-second rule. Goku then goes Super Saiyan Blue and flies away, while telling Hit to follow him. Goku enters a forest and calls out to Hit for a rematch. Hit uses his time release technique, which cuts through the trees. Goku barely dodges and remarks that Hit broke his promise to defeat him in one strike. Noticing Hit's attacks can pass through objects, Goku realizes they are invisible energy blasts. Hit replies that understanding the technique won't make a difference. Goku suggests moving to a more open area. At a nearby ocean abyss, Goku powers up. Hit points out that Goku's energy reveals his location in the dark. As Hit fires another invisible blast, Goku avoids it, confirming he has figured out the technique. Hit admits Goku has sharp instincts, but as Goku attacks, he finds himself unable to land a blow. Hit dodges with precision and surprises Goku with a sledgehammer attack, burying him under rocks. Goku quickly escapes and acknowledges Hit's improvement since the Tournament of Destroyers, encouraging him to push even further. Suddenly, Goku begins trembling. Hit claims it's fear, and Goku reluctantly agrees. Meanwhile, on Beerus's planet, Vegeta is training with Whis. Exhausted, Vegeta tries to trade his remaining sessions for a steak. Whis declines, wanting something unique. Vegeta promises to add Granny's secret sauce, and Whis agrees. Back on Earth, Goku admits he couldn't land a single hit on Hit, but decides to keep trying. He charges at Hit, only to pass right through him several times while Hit stays still. Suddenly, Hit moves with incredible speed and knees Goku in the gut. Goku, confused, says it feels like there are 2 hits before being kicked into the rocks. Watching the battle, Champa is shocked that Goku is still standing, noting that Hit is fighting at full power. Vados observes that Goku is struggling and asks Champa if he knows why Hit's ability is called time skip. Champa assumes it's because Hit stops time, but Vados clarifies that Hit isn't stopping time, he's skipping it. She explains that Hit can store skip time to create a parallel space where he moves freely, making him visible but untouchable. Champa humorously admits it's so incredible he can't even understand it. As Goku regains his energy, he remarks that he just needs a bit more time to grasp something. Hit suddenly appears in front of him, sarcastically suggesting Goku should grasp him instead. Goku unleashes a series of kicks and punches, but they pass through Hit effortlessly. Hit counters with his Tides of Time technique, landing a punch that sends Goku flying, though Goku manages to scratch him. Hit acknowledges the scratch but isn't surprised. Vados compares their fight to the tournament, while Champa comments that Goku could become a serious threat in the next one. He also admits Vados was right to hire Hit to assassinate Goku, but Vados clarifies she only hired Hit as a proxy, revealing there was another client behind it. As Goku's attacks keep passing through Hit, he observes that Hit's body isn't truly present during the attacks, a fact Hit confirms. Goku notes that Hit only returns to the real world when he chooses to strike, allowing Goku to target that precise moment. Hit counters that it isn't that he can't attack, then fires another invisible blast. Vados explains that Hit wasn't holding back but was actually enjoying the fight. As Champa remarks that an assassin shouldn't enjoy fighting their targets, Vados counters that, at that moment, Hit was not acting as an assassin but as a martial artist. Hit explains that he can still attack even if his body is elsewhere. Goku compliments Hit, acknowledging he's always a step ahead, but vows never to let anyone defeat him without a fight. Beerus, watching with Whis and Vegeta, points out that Goku keeps losing to him. Goku notices them and asks why they're there. Beerus says they're observing the fight, and Whis adds that Champa and Vados are watching too. Beerus urges Goku to wrap it up. As Goku powers up, Hit retreats to his separate space, but Goku's energy begins cracking it, surprising Hit, Champa, and Vados. As the space breaks apart, Goku fires a Kamehameha, destroying Hit's space, and both collapse to the ground, exhausted. As the sun rises, Goku and Hit share smiles, reflecting on their intense fight. Vegeta remarks that Goku seemed to enjoy fighting Hit more than fighting him. Goku denies this, explaining that it felt different because Hit was aiming for his life. Curious, Vegeta asks Hit who hired him, but Hit refuses to reveal his client. Beerus jokingly accuses Vegeta of secretly hiring Hit, prompting Vegeta to dismiss the idea. Beerus retorts, and Vegeta quickly apologizes. Whis then asks Vegeta if he has any guesses about who might have hired Hit. After some thought, Vegeta looks at Goku and concludes that Goku himself hired Hit to experience his full strength. Goku admits it, apologizing to Hit for not revealing the truth earlier. He explains that if Hit had known, he might not have fought seriously. Hit smirks, calling Goku hard to figure out. Goku playfully asks if that was a compliment. Beerus turns to Whis, questioning his involvement. Whis admits that Goku begged him to help hire Hit, so he arranged it through Vados. Beerus scolds Whis for his actions, but Whis reminds him that he wanted Goku trained. Beerus grumbles, saying he meant for Whis to do the training himself. As Piccolo, Goten, and Gohan arrive with Chi-Chi, Hit asks Goku if his mission had a time limit. Goku replies, there isn't one. Hit smirks, saying he can't kill Goku with so many witnesses and warns him to watch his back before flying off. Champa and Vados leave soon after, just as Goku's friends gather. Chi-Chi checks on Goku, saying Piccolo told her everything, and asks who hired Hit. Goku pretends not to know, leading Chi-Chi to suspect Frost. Quietly, Goku tells Vegeta not to reveal the truth. Beerus and Whis remind Vegeta of their steak deal, but Vegeta panics, realizing he made it up. Goku then says he looks forward to fighting Hit again. Somewhere in space, Jocko has stopped off for a bowl of ramen, carrying the parasitic criminal Watagash in a container on board his spaceship. While not paying attention, Watagash breaks free of confinement and begins to head toward Earth. On Earth, as Gohan continues his work at home, he hears Videl let out a yell. When he goes to check on her, he sees the TV announcement that Mr. Satan will be starring in a new superhero film, Great Saiyaman vs. Mr. Satan, with the famous but self-absorbed actor named Barry Kahn playing the lead role of Great Saiyaman. As Videl, Gohan, and Pan check out the film set, Barry Kahn becomes enamored with Videl and tries to woo her. Videl rejects Barry in front of the entire film crew, which angers him. Seeking revenge on Videl for his humiliation, Barry convinces Gohan to take over as the main stuntman for the film in order to embarrass and potentially maim him. As Gohan is the real Great Saiyaman, he uses his powers to easily take on the role. Later, a pair of robbers attempt to rob a bank in Satan City with Krillin there to arrest them. However, Gohan dons the suit again for a fight against the pair. Watagash, who has now landed on Earth, infects the smaller of the robbers, granting him a huge power boost and proceeds to battle the Great Saiyaman only to be defeated with one blow. Afterward, Watagash leaves the robber's body and escapes down a grate into the sewer. When the film crew accuses Gohan of using the suit and stopping the bank robbery, Bulma bails him out. However, Gohan's identity is accidentally revealed to Coco Amaguri, who is a starlet in the film. Coco asks Gohan to fly her around the city in exchange for her discretion. Meanwhile, Jocko follows Watagash to Earth. Suspecting that the Great Saiyaman might be the host of Watagash, Jocko attacks Gohan with a vaporizing cannon. Gohan manages to dodge Jocko's cannon blast and reveals himself to Jocko that he, as the Great Saiyaman, is in fact Gohan. He learns of Watagash's ability to possess its hosts and suggests calling Goku for help, but Jocko denies him as the situation must be kept quiet. Coco brings Gohan back to her apartment to rehearse her lines for the movies, but she hides the fact that she was forced by Barry Kahn to let photos be taken of the pair for the tabloids, so to ruin Gohan's image. She has a secret change of heart and does not let the photos get taken in her room. When the pair go to the roof the next morning, Barry gets the pictures of Gohan getting a kiss from Coco and revealing himself as Great Saiyaman. Barry immediately brings the photos to Videl in an attempt to expose Gohan as a cheater. As he tries to woo Videl again, she sees through Barry's act and refuses his advances before asking him to leave. Watagash finds and possesses Barry by turning him into a powerful monster in the process. The possessed Barry dispatches Gohan and kidnaps Pan. When Gohan comes to, he sees a message left on his wall that Barry will be waiting at the TV station. When Gohan shows up as the Great Saiyaman, Barry powers up into a more mutated form, but Gohan is still able to gain the upper hand just as Videl arrives on the scene and recovers Pan. Once again, Barry powers up, growing to the size of a building and become more mutated further still. The production crew for the movie arrive also and capture footage so that it can be used in the movie. Barry's new, more powerful form proves too much for Gohan to handle, and just then Jocko arrives in his spaceship ready to shoot him with his cannon blast. Though Gohan stops him as he wants to save Barry from Watagash's control, and he doesn't want Pan to witness a death at her age. Barry blasts Gohan upward into space, and the onlooking Coco believes him to be dead, but Videl and Pan express complete faith in Gohan's desire to protect them and call out for his aid. Gohan transforms into Super Great Saiyaman and knocks out Barry with his Super Kamehameha, though he dubs it Super Great Saiyaman Beam to conceal the identity of the technique. technique, as Super Kamehameha had been used publicly by its creator Goku during the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament, which separates him from Watagash in the process. The film becomes a hit. Coco blackmails Barry into keeping Gohan's secret with the knowledge that Barry was the monster that attacked the city. Gohan's entire family goes to see the movie, though Goku admits he fell asleep halfway through, finding real battles to be more exciting than fake ones. This infuriates Chi-Chi, who hits him in the head, reminding him that it was their son on the big screen. Meanwhile in space, Jocko returns to have another bowl of ramen with Watagash, in confinement on his spaceship once again, just as the glass begins to crack. What a thrilling journey with Goku, Hit, and the gang. The stakes keep getting higher, and every battle teaches us something new about their incredible powers and bonds. But this is just the beginning. What lies ahead is even more exciting. Let us know in the comments which series you'd like us to cover next after Dragon Ball Super. Should we dive into the classic adventures of Dragon Ball, the intense action of Dragon Ball Daima, or explore another anime entirely? Your opinion matters, and we want to keep delivering the content you love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep your power levels rising, and we'll see you in the next saga. Stay Saiyan.